It's Mark here from Natural Balance. Just want to wish you a happy new year. I know I'm a little bit late with that, aren't I? 3 weeks in. But it is a good feeling, isn't it? It's now 4 weeks since the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice, and on a bright sunny day like today with blue sky, yeah, it feels great, doesn't it? We're heading into a new year and hopefully a better year than the last. I want to take the opportunity just to answer very quickly a couple of questions that we're getting asked quite a bit. The first one is around COVID restrictions and what's happening at Natural Balance. Well, we're really keen and wanting, obviously, to return to normal, but we're not there yet. There is no change planned within clinical settings. And I guess the reason for that is sort of self-evident, that the work we do, where we work in very close proximity to people's faces, sometimes, let's say, working around the neck and shoulders, we might be literally in your face for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, means that there is really no comparison between that and popping down to the shops or going to a restaurant. So the work we do, plus obviously working with some quite sort of vulnerable people, means that for the time being there are no changes in the restrictions. But believe me when I say it will be great when we do get there, and hopefully, as I say, in the next 3 or 4 months maybe things will get to the point where we can actually lift all the sort of COVID restrictions that are in place. But yeah, just to be very clear that the lifting of Plan B restrictions does not apply to clinical settings, and certainly not settings where you're working in the very sort of unique way that we work within a very small room with the door closed, in very close proximity to people. The other question we get asked a lot is from people that are prepping for the Brighton Half Marathon, and that's whether they should book in for a deep tissue or a sports massage. The short answer is you won't make a terrible wrong decision. Both will be beneficial, and it is true that deep tissue actually forms a large part of any sports massage, but it really depends on whether you want sort of a clinical approach that is all about the outcome. So if you're happy to have quite a lot of dialogue in the treatment, more assessment, maybe other techniques that strictly speaking aren't massage, then yeah, go for a sports massage, because that is the treatment that's really all about the outcome. If you want something that's more relaxing and enjoyable and more about the actual hour itself, then deep tissue is that really. Deep tissue is certainly a more relaxing option, and as I say, it's more about the experience rather than the outcome. So that's how I always differentiate between the two. But if you have any other questions, or if you do need any help sort of getting ready for the Brighton Half, it's just 5 weeks away now, then do get in touch.